Okay, this will be part 2 of my video collection. This is from my second storage area. So the first one, the Thelema Tarot. I'll show you a couple of cards from that. These are the backs. These are fronts. Nice tarot deck. Clear images. Easy to see. Sticks to the Rider-Waite system. Not inclusive, though. A pretty deck. What is that? Oh, that's the devil. Okay. So that's that one. Then another one that is similar to that one is the Arcanum. Sort of romance novelish looking. I love the backs of that. I like the brown and the gold. There's the Knight, Hanged Man, 2 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Magician. So yeah, I like that one. Again, not inclusive though. Still a pretty deck. Mystic Mondays. Very modern deck. This is the back. This is the other side. Very simple, very colorful. I like this one. It's very clear. Messages are very clear. Not a lot of extraneous things getting in the way of the message, and they're good. It follows the Rider-Waite system very well, and I think it does a good job of depicting the card's meanings. For me, it does anyway. I love this because it shows a pathway, choosing another path. I love that. I like this deck. I should use this more. I should use this deck more. Let's see. And there's this one. The OK Tarot. This is a very, very simple deck. And the backs are just plain pink, but notice how they're not all the same color pink exactly. Very simple deck. Now this one gives you nothing to go on so far as extra meanings. You have to basically know the meanings to be able to use this deck, which can make it a little bit more difficult for some people. There's not even a hint in those or any kind of thing to strike your intuition. Now this one is sealed. I used to have an open one of these, but I sold it. And the reason that I sold it is because, well, not because the artwork is beautiful, but the artwork is beautiful. Has a really nice guidebook. Each card tells a story in it by itself. And the reason I got rid of the other one I had was because it's difficult to use in readings because each card kind of tells its own story, and it's hard to get beyond what you see in the image. So it tends to be a little bit too specific. And I'm sorry I don't have a card to show you. And then this one is also sealed, the Celtic Tarot, Universal Celtic Tarot. I had another one of these opened, but I sold it because I have too many decks. And I'm not As far as Celtic decks go, I've looked at a lot of them. I wanted to have one. I liked this one because the backs are real pretty. They're this real pretty green color. But I don't ever get it out. That's why it's still sealed. I have one other Celtic deck, and that's this one, the Wildwood Tarot, and I do not like it. I don't like it. And I will probably be, this will probably be leaving my collection. It's a whole another system on its own. There's the backs, and you have to learn what everything means, which I'm sure is lovely and fun to do, but I don't want to do it. I don't have the desire at this time to do it. I may hang on to it because it was real inexpensive. And the artwork's nice, real nice. Whoops, I had that one right. It does have keywords on it, which makes it kind of easy to use. I should probably try it. I haven't actually ever tried to read with this, but since it has the keywords on it, I may just not read the book and just go by the keywords and do it that way. But that is the Wildwood Tarot. And then the next deck I'll show you, the Akashic Tarot. This is one of those ones that you have to have the book to read. This is the back, which is why I don't use it very much. And the suits have different names, and it's only got 62 cards. It's not a full tarot deck. But the messages with this are really good. This would actually make a really good oracle deck, I think. And then, let's see, so that's that one. Then I have the Good Tarot, which a lot of people have heard about. I have this one because I just like the artwork. I love the back, and I love the artwork. I don't find myself reaching for it to use for readings, though. It's just a pretty deck to me. It doesn't speak to me message-wise. It's just a pretty deck. And then, let's see. The next decks I'll show you, I have 2 cat decks and a fantasy deck. These are more novelty decks for me. I have cats. I like decks, so that's why I have cat decks. Tarot of the Pagan Cats. That's what the backs look like. And this is what the fronts look like. If you like cats, you might like using this type of deck. This one does pretty good with the messages. I tried to pick out cat decks that actually read well. This one does. And this one does also. The Black Cat's Tarot. This one has really interesting messages in it. Let's see. Okay, yeah. This is the backs of it. And it's the images are dark, so it wouldn't be good for YouTube, I don't think. That's the Magician. High Priestess. Very hard to see. The Empress. The Emperor. Oh, I must have had these in order somewhat. Yep. I had these somewhat in order. This is a fun one to read with, but it's very difficult to see. And let's see what next. Oh, in this fantasy tarot deck, I'm kind of This isn't really my style of deck, and I was going to get rid of it. This is the Universal, let's see, Universal Fantasy Tarot. I was going to get rid of it, but there are people in my family that are into the fantasy type stuff, so I thought I'd just, what's one more deck, so I'll store it. Very, very detailed, very colorful, very hard to see in a YouTube video. Was that Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles? What is this one? This is the Tower. Cool images. 10 of Pentacles. Whoops. So anyway, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. See, it's got that freaky animal looking thing there. And let's see, 4 more. I have the After Tarot. I love this deck. It's a lot of fun. I should use it more. This is the backs. The deck, the quality of the deck's real nice too. That's the backs. These are the fronts. Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. She's taking off her gloves and she's picking the grapes. 10 of Wands, he's dropped the wands. 7 of Pentacles, he's taking that pentacle off the bush. I just think it's fun. I like it. That's the After Tarot. And then I also have the Before Tarot. Same concept. Slightly different cards. Slightly different look. Same quality, same high quality cards. There's the moon. See, now the moon is shining on that thing coming out of the water there. Let's see. Queen of Cups. She's getting ready to take that cup. 7 of Wands. He's praying, I guess, before he gets attacked there. The 5 of Wands. There's an older guy there, and then the younger people. Let's see. The Queen of Swords. She's saying, getting her crown there. This is the 2 of Swords. She's putting her blindfold on. I just think that's real fun. If you already know the tarot real well, these are lots of fun. The before and after. And then I really like this deck, the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. The only problem with it, and why you don't see me using it on those are the backs YouTube, is because the images are so tiny and detailed. You can't see it. It's like a photo collage, but they're very, I get a lot of intuitive messages from these. They're very well done. They match the Rider-Waite system. They're easy to read. I get a lot of different intuitive messages from these, which is why I like them so much. But you guys wouldn't be able to see them very well. So I tend not to use them because of that. Anyway, that is the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. This is up there as one of my favorites. And then the last one I'm going to show in this video is this Shadowscapes Tarot. Shadowscapes Tarot. I never use this thing. I bought it because it was pretty, and I actually had another, so I'm not going to be able to show you. I actually had another deck, an open deck, and I sold it because I don't ever see myself using this deck because it's so teeny tiny details. You can't see them. You actually have to get a magnifying glass out to see these. So it stayed sealed up. They're very pretty. The colors are real nice, but you can't see the images. And when you can't see the images, you don't get messages when you're doing a reading. So that's it for part 2 for today. Thanks for watching.